As you may have seen, we fitted a full TRE kit to our G87 M2, but I did say that wasn't going to be the final look for the car. And what I have inside these two boxes is the full carbon Aero package from Alpha N. So let's get them unboxed and take a closer look. After half an hour of unboxing, we finally have all the Alpha N pieces we're going to be fitting to the M2 to transform it laid out in front of us. Some parts are ready to go, like the front splitter, the grills and the rear diffuser, but other parts will need some paint work. So those parts are going to go to Ish at Quattro Coachworks to be painted. So let me go through the parts that we have in more detail. We have a front splitter. This is the mildest front splitter that they have. They do have one that's a GT E36 M3 style, and that's the one you would have seen on IND's M2. Because a few people have already done that, I wanted to do something different with this car. So this is going to be more of an OEM plus CSL style theme. We have the Alpha N front grills, which basically take a lot of the horizontal slats out and just have one in the middle. And on the rear diffuser, I've just gone for the upper diffuser and not the lower one. I want to see how the car works together first before deciding to do the lower tray on this, because I think this will work initially, but if we go a bit more aggressive, I can change it up. Next, we have the hood, which is done in like a GTS style from the previous generation. On this one, I'm thinking of leaving part of it exposed, maybe just the inner part. When I speak to Ish, we'll have a look at what's possible, but that's going to add a lot of aggression to the front of the car. I remember when we did the GTS style Alpha N hood on the F87, it completely changed the look of the car for the better. Down here we have the wings. You may have seen on IND's car, they have the GT3 RS style vents in the wings. I've decided to go against them for now because of the theme the car is taking on. I think you need a big wing to run those, but it does have the fins at the bottom. I'm still to decide how we're going to paint those. I'm going to think about it before we commit to anything. Over here we have what is probably my favorite part and carries over the CSL style theme, and that is a ducktail style boot lid. Now this looks exactly like what BMW would have made or potentially are going to make for the CSL. It has the ridges here that follow the roof lines. The ducktail is perfectly formed. Again, I'm going to leave part of this exposed, not sure what yet, but I'm really excited to put these parts on the car and complete my vision. The F87 M2 was built very quickly for Essen Motor Show. We've had a bit more time with this and experimented with a couple of different looks, but I'm really excited to see how all this comes together as a package.
The kit for the BMW M2 is finally painted. We dry built the car first, made sure everything fits. The quality of this carbon is absolutely amazing. We then moved it into primer and paint. These are the wings that are ready. Obviously you got your carbon bits that go on here and whatever. This is your CSL style, well, inspired boot lid, which weighs nothing. And then obviously you've got your carbon bonnet. Again, the same thing. Very lightweight, very good quality, fits very well. Side skirts we had to do for the color match are blended. Front bumper, because we're painting most of the front end anyway, so it's no point not blending it and not painting it. It doesn't make any sense. So that's done as well. Can't wait to get the stuff fitted onto the car so we can show Imran what it looks like.
This is the first time I'm seeing the car completed and it's matching my vision. So my idea for this car was to get it to handle and perform like a CSL, which we've done with the tuning and the suspension changes. And the next part was to visually make it look like what a CSL M2 would look like if BMW had made it. Now Alpha N make 3 different variations of this kit, and this is probably the least aggressive version of it, and it suits the CSL theme really well. I'll just walk over the car and talk you through some of the parts. So at the front we have the most subtle front lip they make. It's in a 2x2 carbon weave and it fits absolutely perfectly on the front bumper. An addition we've done on the paintwork is this center part is usually all black gloss and it looks a little bit strange. So the guys at Quattro Coachworks and Ish have color coded this to our specification. They've done a great job and that makes it look more like a traditional front bumper. Moving over to the side of the car, you'll see that it has a carbon fiber winglet here with a cutout. Now Alpha N do make a version which has the GT3 RS style vents, but I wanted to do a little bit more subtle to go with the CSL theme, and we've done the same with the hood. So this is a carbon hood. It has a huge duct which goes into the front of the bonnet area, and that's also carbon fiber. This is the non-vented version, so they also do a version which has the vents here, but again I was going for a more subtle look with this car. It's already very wide and this kit just accentuates the arches on this car. We move over to the back. It's my favorite angle from the rear 3/4. So we have the carbon rear diffuser, which again is very OEM plus, and the Eisenman exhaust, which also have carbon fiber tips. But my favorite part is the CSL ducktail, which I think looks exactly how it would look if BMW had made it. The boot lid is carbon fiber, and we've just left the fins here exposed in carbon, so you can actually see that it's carbon fiber and it matches the roof. Overall, I was really happy with the way the car is driving, and in my head I had a vision of an M2 CSL, and I think that's what we've executed. For those of you that have been paying attention, we've also changed the wheels out for the M4 CSL's 827 M wheels, and we have 2 more changes which we're going to do to the car to make it even more CSL-esque, and we'll share that with you in an upcoming video. If you guys like this car and you want us to build something similar, please get in touch. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please remember to smash that like button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. If you want to join the conversation, please drop a comment below and we'll try our best to respond to you. If you want to watch more of this project, you can do so over here. If you want to watch what YouTube thinks you might like from our other content, you can do so over here.